Wow. Okay, hello all my crystal lovers, it's Heather. We've got the stage is ablazing over here. Obviously there was some energy, stuck energy that needed to be cleared. Okay. Okay, you guys, I am so excited to be here with you today. This is my first webinar, and thank you for being here. So just bear with me because I'm a little bit, but I'm gonna get over it because I love this topic, and I'm super, super excited that you guys took the time to join in, and I wanna give you some amazing information to help you shift and transform. Getting to connect with amazing people from all across the world, and all of us are coming together because of crystals. So I'm very grateful that you're here today, and I am ready to get started. How about you guys? Okay, so I've heard that many of you are feeling stuck lately, and that's what we're here to fix today. You know, feeling blocked or stuck is nothing to feel shame, fear, or stress over, because it happens to everyone. Every single one of us has felt stuck or blocked. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna share a true story. It's kind of an embarrassing story, but you know, I'm gonna share it. I remember a time when Timmy and I were drowning in financial debt, which is a major first chakra issue. And it was about 10 years into our business, and we made a lot of bad moves that landed us there. We tried everything to get out of it. We brought in experts that specialized in business and marketing and inventory, and you name it, we tried it. Then we went into the spiritual realm, and we bought in bamboo for feng shui, and we had a shaman bless our business. We bought this amazing 500-pound amethyst crystal that it would hold the place of abundance so that we could get out of our debt consciousness. But we were blocked. We were trapped in fear, and we were vibrating at that level. So we had to break through the same pattern that was repeating itself over and over again. And it was in our uncomfortability that we finally broke through the financial block and turned our business around. One of the things that we're gonna do today is I'm gonna teach you a crystal ritual that you can use to break through these blocks. It's a simple formula that you can use at any time to get unstuck. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The biggest secret, my friends, is consistency. You must be consistent. It's part of the formula. So let's begin. Feeling stuck is many times a complete mental game. Almost 100% of the time, we just need to get out of our own way. So the first step to getting unstuck is to decide what the best approach is to remove the block. Do you need to make a move, or do you need to get still? For example, let's look at a difference between my son Orion and I. And Bennett, he's a teenager, so that vibe's going on. But when he gets stuck, he has a tendency to do nothing. It's almost as if he freezes, and it's because he's afraid that if he makes a move, it'll be the wrong move. So he remains stuck because of his fear. And that fear keeps him stuck. So it's this never-ending cycle of being at a standstill. In this case, Orion would need to start to make a move, any move, to get unstuck, and try different things until he finds what's right for him. But on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, when I feel stuck, I run myself into the ground trying to literally try anything to get unstuck. So whatever it is, I'll try a new exercise, or I'll try a new yoga move or a class, I'll read a book or anything, change my diet, do all these myriads of different things to constantly research new ways that I could fix myself from being unstuck. But even though I'm making all these moves mentally, I still remain stuck. So for me, I need to take a step back and get still, because it's in that stillness where I find my answer to get unblocked. So ask yourself right now, do I need to take action, or do I need to find stillness? Because keeping this approach in mind, it's ritual time. So some of you will use the length of this ritual to start making moves, and others will use it to be still. Either way, we're all going to be in it together doing the same ritual. Okay, guys, this ritual is 21 days long. And I know that a lot of you are like, oh my God, 21 days is so long. But the thing is, if you want to give yourself enough time to feel a shift and see results, you've got to commit to this time, because it's in that time you're going to learn the juicy stuff. You're going to learn, hey, I could commit here, or day 10 I drop off, or day 15 it gets hard, but I'm going to break through. 21 days you're going to learn so much, and I promise you, you're going to be glad you did it. So here's what you're going to need for this ritual. And I've tried to keep it simple, using items that many of you already have in your energy tool chest. And what you're going to need is one selenite crystal. Now, it does not have to be this big. There are pieces. You could use a tumbled stone. You could use one that's half the size. You could use something this big. So this is my go-to crystal when I feel stuck, because it acts as both your sword to cut away any block, and it acts as your source of light. Also, you're going to need to get a sage stick, or some loose sage as I have here, a fireproof container, which is, I use an abalone shell, but if you guys have something else, you're more than welcome to use that. And what I like to do is I will use a feather to kind of brush around the environment where I am. So also, you're going to need those before you begin the ritual. And then what I like to do is also get a favorite incense. This is a Tibetan incense, but you could use anything else. You could use sandalwood, you could use Palo Santo stick, you could use frankincense, you could use jasmine, whatever incense you want, you could use. But what I like to do is I like to light this incense before the ritual to set the tone of, hey, I'm going into that space. So you're also going to need a pen and webinar workbook, and I'm super excited about it because it's really, really cool. And everything's in here for you guys to write down in your journal. And then you're going to need a timer. And what I like to do is I just use the timer on my phone. To prepare for the ritual, once again, you want to sage your space. And there's also the first step to working with crystals. You always cleanse your space. Then you're going to cleanse your selenite. And if your selenite is a little dusty, all you do is you put it under some water, get a towel, and tap it dry, and you're ready to go. Then sage your crystal to cleanse it as well. So for the next 21 days, I'm going to ask something else of you guys. And the reason I'm asking you guys to do these things is because it's part of a formula, and I know it works because I do it all the time, okay? I'm asking you guys to wake up 30 minutes before you normally do every day to do this ritual. Because if you wait till the end of the night, sometimes the day gets away with you and things happen and you don't get to it. So please commit 21 days, waking up 30 minutes before you normally do to do it. So I'm going to do it with you guys. I'm going to be up 30 minutes before as well. So the best time of the day to do it is in the morning, because it's really still and it's really quiet. And it creates the best opportunity for you to tune in with yourself. So let's dive into the ritual. First, gather what you're going to gather. So all your ingredients, the sage and everything, your crystal. And what you're going to want to do is you want to get in a comfortable seated position, positioned in a chair, so you can have both feet planted on the ground. Then you're going to light your incense. Once again, this signifies that you're entering a sacred space, and it's the beginning of the ritual. Some of you might want to do a candle. Whatever you feel most comfortable with, please do. Whatever you do, you want to set the space. Next, place your selenite in whichever hand feels more comfortable for you. It can be the right or the left, whatever you want to do. Then what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes. And what I like to do is I like to inhale 3 breaths, hold it for 3, then exhale for 3 out my nose. So let's try it together right now. Inhale for 3, hold for 3, out your nose for 3. It's amazing how just doing that simple action just changes state. So louder in your head, say the following. I ask that the highest vibration of love and light connect with my highest self to clear all unwanted energy and any previous programming. I command this crystal to hold the intention of light, openness, and healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now you will listen to the Selenite meditation, which once again will be emailed to you directly after the webinar. It's only 11 minutes long and it is amazing. It'll take you exactly through what you need to do, and it's very soothing and it gets it done. You're gonna love it. So once your crystal meditation is complete, it's time to cut the cords. So I wanna take a break from the ritual for a second and talk about energy cords. What are energetic cords? I like to think of them as energy parasites. They're these invisible energy cords that attach to us from people, experiences, thoughts, belief systems, ancestral lineage, family patterns, and a million other things. These cords can pollute your energy field. They can cloud your thinking, and oftentimes they're the reason that people feel stuck. These cords end up depleting your energy field. So this is really, really, really important. Many times, energy cords attach to our 7 chakras or energy centers. But how do you know where they're attached? Sometimes certain parts of your body will feel heavy and dense. Energy cords can show up as pain or an ache, or oftentimes people even said that they felt a knife in their back. So cutting away these energy cords gives us the power to take anything that is dark, dense, and stuck and take it out of our energy field. So when you slice them away and fill that now empty space up with light, your energy field is transformed. When we are in the light, we feel really, really connected. We feel very connected and we are no longer stuck. So going back to where we left off in the ritual, after the meditation, you're gonna stand up and you're gonna grab your timer and you're gonna set it for 2 minutes. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna have a timer set for 2 minutes. You're gonna take your selenite and begin using it in a cutting motion around your body, like this. So a couple great questions to ask yourself while you begin are, what am I so afraid of? What is holding me back from making a move? What is keeping me blocked and stuck? Cut the cords with these thoughts, feelings, or anything else that comes up right now. So, like I said, I'm gonna use the next 2 minutes to give you a few examples of possible stuck energy cords at a specific chakra center. So just kind of watch. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Use your intuition when you're cutting cords, because you'll have your own images, your own people, your own memories, whatever come up for you. So right now, we're gonna set it for 2 minutes so you can feel and experience what 2 minutes feels like. So let's begin. All right, right now, if you want to cut the cords with any financial issues, what you could say is, which is usually a first chakra issue, I cut the cord of anything financially that is holding me back. I cut the cord with poverty consciousness. I cut the cords with not feeling that I'm worthy enough to have financial abundance. I slice away anything in my childhood that no longer serves me. And I cut these cords away and I plug them into a higher source of a mountain. And that is where I let these go. I move into my second chakra. I cut away anything that is in regards to a sexual abuse or not feeling worthy of tapping into my passion, whether it be love or creativity or anything, or moving into my joy of life. I cut away the fear, the stuck energy that has anything to do with my second chakra. I cut away in my third chakra, which is about your willpower and your desire, your get up and go. I cut away being unmotivated. I cut away procrastination. I cut away what no longer serves me. As we go to the heart, I cut away anything. The back side of your body, you guys, is all about your past. I cut away the past. My past hurts. My past pain. This is where people might show up. Loves, old relationships, somebody that no longer is in your life. You're not cutting them away like, hey, You're just cutting their energy field away. You're plugging them into a higher source so that it's not coming at you. This, for people that can't speak their truth, I'm stuck because I want to say something to somebody, but I can't say it because I'm afraid. I cut away the cords of fear with blank, blank, and blank. Intuition. I cut away not seeing the truth and tapping into my inner third eye. I cut away the cords of doubt. That's 2 minutes. Okay, so one fast, guys. I want to end with this one. So a lot of people, some people are like, you know what? They lost their faith in a higher source, a connection. So something happened where they stopped believing in that. And so cut away that fear, where you can then again go and plug in. So those are just some examples of all the things that are held within our chakra system. Once again, when you cut the cord, you guys, plug it into a higher source. For some people, that might be a temple. Some people, it might be a church. Some people, that might be a mountain. Some people, that might be the ocean, okay? So after the timer ends and you're done cutting, you're gonna sit back down. I'm sitting back down and I have a selenite behind me because that's just what I like to do. But you're gonna sit and place your selenite over your chest and you're gonna say out loud. And I'm really loving this whole thing because it's so powerful. It's a simple sentence. But today I fill every cell of my being up with light. And this is one of those things where I want you guys to just take it a minute and feel it. Today, I fill up every cell of my being with light. And it's really something I can't even put into words. I want you guys to experience, and I know you will, because when you start filling your body back up with light again, where the stuck energy and the density and the darkness and the fear and the pain are gone, and you feel what normal is, it feels really good. You could also say, I open myself up to receive, allowing myself to hear what my next step is. And open your eyes. At that point, you're gonna grab your workbook and answer the prompts. So in your workbook, there'll be a journal page. Once again, which will be emailed. And there's a prompt for each day. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna look up and it says, maybe on what day is, what came up for you today? Was there a feeling, emotion, situation, or person? Quickly just jot it down. This is just for you, nobody else is gonna see, and just freeform it. Another question might be, what's one shift that you felt? Another question is, what's one positive feeling or intention that you're gonna focus on for the rest of the day? So don't edit yourself, just write. And repeat these steps every morning for 21 days. This whole process takes about 15 minutes a day. This is 15 minutes that you are going to invest in you. And you know what? You're worth it. At the end of 21 days, you're gonna rip up these journal pages and you're gonna throw it away and you're gonna let it all go. Sound simple enough? It might be simple, but wow, is it powerful. Are you in? Are you ready to break through your block? To sum it all up, I am empowering you all to take action. But first you need to decide what the best approach is to remove your block. Do you need to take action or do you need to get still? Then embark on this 21-day ritual using your trusted ally selenite. To break through the block, you have to put in the work. The crystal cannot do the work for you. It's your ally. It has to be you. It's simply a tool to help you get where you want to go. So I challenge you to start tomorrow. We can all do this. This ritual will provide you the space and reflection time to clear a path and a breakthrough. And just to make sure you're on the road to a breakthrough, to keep us all accountable and to check in with one another, you could use the hashtag Crystal Breakthrough on any social post so that we can see how you're doing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you guys. I am so glad every day to do what I do for a living and have people that are into crystals and love crystals as much as I do. We're all in this together. I know that you're all very busy and I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. And I look forward to hearing about everyone's breakthrough in 21 days. Namaste.